shape with regular vitamin infusions. Live unstoppable with Fresh Coast Wellness.
Welcome back, everyone. Did you know that today is National Freezer Pop Day? Because I didn't. I just Googled it. And it's very fitting for today's episode as we rejoin Tia. So, Tia, how's it going so far? Like, what are we making today? What's up? What's up?
Well, it's starting to rain a little bit, so it is not the ideal morning for a freezer pop, but I think it's going to be a great morning to get into the kitchen, and that's what we are going to be doing momentarily here. We're going to be going behind the scenes with Superior Pops, checking out how it makes its signature popsicles. But first, I want to introduce you to the business owners. It's a family affair. We have Jacob, Hannah, Olive, and Opal Taylor joining us here, and they've already got their popsicles, so they might disagree with me when I say with the rain, not the best morning for popsicles. I mean, is there really a bad day for popsicles? No. I think that's probably what the general consensus is here. So, you two, how did this business start?
Yeah, so we were moving back to the area, and we were trying to think of something that we wanted to do in the summertime, and it was basically Hannah's idea to start making popsicles, and we actually found this bike locally. We were searching all over the place and looking across the country, and we found it right in Marquette, so it was kind of meant to be. Yeah, and we've been enjoying it so far.
How long have you been doing this, and what has your process been like getting out and about in the community?
We basically started a couple months ago for the summer wise, and we've started out mainly at the Wednesday night markets. We've done a couple runs on the beaches as well, and then we've been at Saturday markets as well and other events in Gwin and stuff like that.
I bet that's a really exciting thing to witness down the beach, seeing the popsicle man coming. We just don't get like ice cream trucks anymore like we used to. We need somebody to step up to the plate and fill the need for a sweet treat around here. Now, this is a mobile cart. You saw me drive it about 5 minutes ago. It's quite cumbersome. Do you carry this with you everywhere, or do you have different methods of getting your popsicles out to the public?
We primarily bring this everywhere we go, but we trailer it most places because we found very early on that it's not very easy to go up and down hills. So if we're on the bike path or out by the beach, we'll ride it up and down, we'll be back and forth, but if it's anything with an incline or a decline, it goes in the trailer with us. But this is a big piece of the puzzle, so we try to have this everywhere we go. It also keeps everything frozen, so it's kind of a necessity when we show up with the popsicles. So kind of a neat system. We can unplug it, and it'll keep popsicles cold for about 8 to 9 hours, depending on how often we're opening it. So,
Olive and Opal, I need to bother you for just a second here because you've got popsicles. They look so tasty. I need to know what flavor you're having.
This is strawberry.
Strawberry. And how about you?
This is orange.
Do you two help make the popsicles at all?
Not really. I don't really help with the labels.
With labels? Do you help with taste testing too?
Yeah.
Do you tell mom and dad what you like, what you don't like, what they could maybe do a little different?
Yeah.
What are your favorite flavors so far that they offer?
I like raspberry hibiscus.
That sounds so delicious. How about you? What's your favorite flavor?
I like the fudgy pop.
Fudgy Pops are some of my favorites. I'd say in terms of popsicles, red, white, and blue bomb pop, that's always going to be my favorite, so your shirt, very fitting. I love an orange dreamsicle type of popsicle, and I love a fudgy type popsicle. Yep. What kind of offer, you can see on your screen the menu on the front, but I'm back here.
Yeah, so we have usually 10 to 12 flavors with us at any given time. We kind of try to rotate a couple out each week, and then have kind of the core few. I'd say our top sellers are probably the strawberry, blackberry lemonade, raspberry hibiscus, strawberry cream, blueberry cream. Those are probably some of the bigger sellers. But then we rotate other flavors in and out as well. So we have a big variety: orange, Arnold Palmer, lots of different choices.
We had a fun kind of bomb pop themed one last week for the 4th of July, which was a big hit. those sold out super fast, which is super fun as well.
And I noticed too that you use fresh ingredients. Obviously, you're handcrafted. We're going to be showing you that handcrafted process in a couple of minutes, and you're also dye-free. So those are pretty major for a lot of parents, that you want to still give their kids treats. Kids love treats. I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon, but to give them something that's maybe they feel a little bit better about.
Yeah, absolutely. The fresh ingredients is a huge part. We don't use frozen fruit. We use fresh fruit, fresh ingredients, no dyes. In fact, the flag pop, the bomb pop, was one of the harder ones to come up with, to have a red, white, and blue color without using dyes. That was challenging, but we did figure it out. And we also have some no sugar added options too. There's, definitely some families that trying to stay away from some of the sugar, so we at least have 2 or 3 different sugar-free options at any time as well.
Well, it all sounds so tasty. I'm going to leave it at that. We'll head into the kitchen, and when we come back from the commercial break, we are going to be starting the process of making popsicles. Stay with us.